You think you're special? You think I'm dirty?
Admit One is a story about a person, a lady who meets, well, not the kind of guys you like during her lunch break. And this guy actually changes the way she sees things.
Why go through all that trouble to make me think you're homeless when you're not?
Man, you better be good. Peke yako?
Yeah.
No, poa poa.
Well, Admit One is a story about a person, a lady who meets, well, not the kind of guys you like during her lunch break. And this guy actually changes the way she sees things.
He meets this lovely lady, Marion. He thinks she's cool, she's urban, he likes her, but he can't tell her. So yeah, at the end of the day, he gives he gives her a ticket to his play.
This film was inspired by a conversation that we had in my first philosophy class in KU, and it was a conversation about appearance and reality. Funny enough, I've never screened it. I just released it online and let people watch it.
I felt good because first of all, at least I had something on YouTube for the first time, something that I had acted on. Actually, I didn't want money from the film. I just wanted to do it for the sake of doing it, like refreshing your skills. I loved the script, the way it was. Being that we were only two guys, it was challenging. Yeah, so I didn't mind it being on YouTube.
In the first few weeks, the reception was awesome. People are saying the film is talking about things that are their pertinent issues. Generally, most people are excited about the film. They asked me to do more films, which I have unfortunately not done. But judging from the reaction, people are ready for nice stories. It was not an outlandish piece. It was just a simple Hamo piece. And from the feedback I got, I realized that you could do a lot more than you could do a lot by just showcasing a nice story.
Funny thing is, you'll find that if Paul was abroad, Paul, I'm not saying you move, but if he was moving, he'd get more recognition outside because they would see the brilliance that he has, you know.
My friends have been calling me, asking me if I would allow them to screen it. I say, yeah, because one thing I believe in, I am an artist for free. My art is for free, as in, I don't do art for money, I do because I like it. So for me, putting it online on the internet was an invitation to everyone who could get their hands on a device to come and watch it. So for me, I am not very concerned about screening it. But when I have a bigger project, which mostly pre-screening it is mostly for marketing. That's how I look at it. When I have a bigger project, I'll call a couple of my friends, a couple of critics, put them in a room and show them the film. Now that one, from the pieces now they will generate, it will sell the film. But for this one, it was just a small project, and perhaps even then I hadn't thought about it in those terms. I was still a bit young. That was 2 years ago. Right now, I would do it. The best feeling about this film.
And it was so nice. I wish films were like that in Kenya. Like, you just come on set for like 2 days and you're done, you know, because you don't have time for the disadvantages.
The first day we wanted to shoot it in one day. The first day we tried shooting it, it didn't come through.
Challenges because of the weather. The first time we shot in the afternoon, and the natural light was dimming, so we had to stop.
The cameras, everything was acting up. The actors didn't have their lines. It's just horrible. So the following day, we decided to shoot it again. You see, it's a small script, it's 10 pages. And when we came to shoot it,
actually, what we did the first day, we just erased it, and we did it the second day in the morning, which was better because we were more familiar with the setting.
When we came to shoot it, we shot it in 3 hours. And it was awesome because the actors were fired up, the cameraman had, rehearsed their shots, and I was psyched. I mean, we did it in 3 hours and it was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was just magical because I had spent so much time trying to put it together on a shoestring budget.
Where presentation is very important. And I have to dress and make up like this on a daily basis.
I'm with
and
you.
sometimes I feel like people are judging me. Like they're just violating me with their eyes.
You're all naked, on the inside.
Yeah, but I feel like people keep missing the point with me. I'm not how I look. I just live here. Like there's a person inside.
What's wrong with what you're wearing?
Nothing as far as I can tell.
The cameras, everything was acting up. The actors didn't have their lines. It's just horrible. So the following day, we decided to shoot it again. You see, it's a small script, it's 10 pages. And when we came to shoot it, we shot it in 3 hours.
Yeah. No, the pleasure is all mine.
Well, I guess I'll be seeing you around.
Farouk. And not if I see you first.
Nice to meet you, Farouk. I'm Mariam.
Oh, Mariam. It's a pleasure meeting you.
In the Kenyan industry, per se, I feel like we don't dream big enough.
Apart from posters, social media, I don't think that there is any major way of marketing so far in Kenya, marketing films. I mean, they need to change. They are not visible marketing. There are no visible marketing skills in the industry so far. There isn't. Yeah. They market, but it's not visible.
What we don't do is partner with corporates. We don't partner with individuals. We don't partner with people who have some kind of money. Why? Because we have never looked at film as a business. You see, even if you don't want to make money out of it, it has to run itself.
People make fun of like the Nigerian industry, that their movies are inauthentic, But the funny thing is that industry, they have supported themselves in such a way that's unbelievable. They make their own films, they market to their own audience, and it's enough to pay all of them. I feel like that should be us, because we have so much to give.
How can you get other people to do things like brand placement? These things we are taught in class, but we never really put them into action. So I think when we start thinking of film as a business, we would employ those strategies, like just any other business, how to market, target audience. I think we are in this cocoon where we just look at ourselves as artists. We never get out and start looking at it as business people, because this art needs to feed us, it needs to keep itself running. So there is an issue about money.
If you're telling a story that is going to relate with the society, I think it can market itself. As long as people know what you're saying, they can relate to it. Like you're talking about, let's say, the boy child story. You're telling a story about the boy child, the things they go through. It can sell itself. You don't need to market it so much. The first person who is going to watch the film is going to tell, hey, watch film flani hapo inaongelea boy child, you know? And then they're going to watch it.
That business sense, that is what is lacking within the circles of our industry. Most people look at it just like, it's a film, I want to do a film. You don't look at, how am I going to get these people here? How am I going to feed these people? How am I going to get equipment? How am I going to screen it? The other thing that we don't have is distribution. Well, with my good friend Shaggy, we've been looking at it and developing some theories around it. I would like to do a paper on it, actually, an academic paper on distribution in Kenya.
We've made film, especially in this country, a poor man's industry. People don't want to pay. I've gone to gigs where you go somewhere, the guys that organize the gig, they are there for business, but for some reason, because they think I'm an artist, they think they shouldn't pay me, or if they give me like a meager earning, I'm just going to be okay because, yeah, I'm an artist. That's not how it works. And that's the problem. I feel like everyone that's in the industry right now, they've set... This is funny, I was just telling a friend the other day, like, I have no incidences of being bullied as a kid because I was always outstanding, Like, I don't know how to tone down. So, naturally, people wouldn't try to bully me or stuff like that. So, I feel like this helped me get through so much of what could have been a bad childhood.
For the longest time, I think since I was a kid, but professionally, 6 years. Bad way, he was telling The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he was telling, the problem with this is that you think you're in America. This is Brazil. Yani, he said it in a very bad... I feel like telling a lot of actors that this is not Hollywood, this is Kenya, Yeah, I think he said it in a very...
Manzioni kufute matozigo gakumbolago matogo ganani papola nikigalola silala nindache samato nindakulola ulala nindakuimbira uenza uwira nyamala ukienderera undanilumiza na mala umivumirire dede usirire.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Umivumirire dede uhurire.
Nini hiyo?
It's a hot dog.
Oh. What kind of hot dog?
Beef.
Beef. Naoma sana. So unadu nini kwa park?
I'm trying to eat my lunch.
Peke yako?
Yeah.
No, poa. Want some?
No, thank you.
It's like they say, it's always 5 p.m. somewhere. But they are kazi, you should let go sometimes.
All the same, I'll pass, thank you.
Suit yourself. Thanks for not running away.
Thanks for killing me.
Excuse me?
Why did you think I was going to run away?
Well, most people do. As soon as they see me coming, or not long after I sit down.
Well, you haven't given me a reason to leave.
And I'm not intending to. Stereotyping is killing Kenyans. Dirty on the outside means dirty on the inside.
That's silly.
But that doesn't stop it from happening to me every single day. Well, at least not today. Thanks.
No, I kind of go through the same situation. Well, not the same, but somewhere around there.
How so?
Well, see, I work in this profession where presentation is very important. And I have to dress and make up like this on a daily basis.
I'm with
And
you.
sometimes I feel like people are judging me. Like they're just violating me with their eyes.
You're all naked, you know. On the inside.
Yeah, but I feel like people keep missing the point with me. I'm not how I look. I just live here. Like there's a person inside.
What's wrong with what you're wearing?
Nothing as far as I can tell. But sometimes I feel like people view me as a snob or a hoe or an attention seeker. I'm just too good for them. So I don't talk to too many people.
Well, can see that being a problem. But look on the brighter side. At least you get the chance to go to those nice places. I can't even go to a decent cafe. People think I can't afford it. If not, the eyes, they just show me that I don't belong, you know?
Well, I guess when you put it like that, my situation isn't that bad, huh?
No need on looking on the upside of something you've never had to experience.
Can I ask you something? You seem like a pretty decent fella. I mean, you must have been something at some point.
Yeah, I used to be an actor.
Really? An actor?
Yeah, nilikuwa an actor. You don't believe me?
No, it's just you don't look like an actor.
Seriously? Obviously. Sahi mi sahi ni chokora hapa kwa park. I'm nothing, you know. You think you're special? You think I'm dirty? Ati siwezi kuwa chali mzito. Sindio? Huh? Well, let me tell you something. Because I was born with nothing like you. Kwani ulifanya nini God to get all this? Huh? Ulimhonga au nini? Nini wewe? You don't face me with your fancy clothes or your pretentious airs and your urban English. I belong here as much as you do.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought it's something funny.
Yeah, I got you there.
That was acting.
Yeah, I wasn't impressive.
Impressive! You freaked me the hell out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Pole. Pole.
It's obvious you are a very good actor. What happened?
Choices. I made a couple of bad calls a while ago. I'm still trying to get back on my feet.
That bad?
Not at first. But when you start missing rehearsals, appearing to auditions drunk, never sober, directors kind of frown on that.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's not as if it's your fault. Besides, I'm not all that bad. Nowadays I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it. There's a whole lot of peace to be had in doing your own thing.
True that. I guess I never really thought about it like that.
No need of looking on the upside of something you've never had to experience. I mean, we as humans tend to try to attach some value to our lives. And in so doing, we bind ourselves to a cause larger than ourselves. Most of the time you'll find that we let the way dictate our lives instead of our happiness choosing the way. Time is precious, irreplaceable even. But time is what we squander most. Tell me something. Are you following your dreams?
I'm not sure. Are you?
It's almost 2 p.m.
Guy, I almost lost track of time.
I couldn't help but notice your watch.
Thank you.
No, the pleasure is all mine.
Well, I guess I'll be seeing you around.
Farouk, and not if I see you first.
Nice to meet you, Farouk. I'm Marion.
Oh, Mariam. It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's not much.
But I'd like you to have it.
No, put your money away. You can pay for the play when I have the ticket book.
No, I insist.
No, I insist. I'll be the one doing the giving.
Mimi napeana.
You.
There you go.
What is this?
It's a new play down at the Phoenix.
How did you get this?
Let's just say I know the lead actor.
What is it about?
It's about redemption, second chances, and faith. It's about somebody who fell and he's trying to make a greater comeback.
You! Oh my god, it's you! Why go through all that trouble to make me think you're homeless when you're not?
You'd be surprised at how many people and how fast you get to know them dressed like this. So, I'll be seeing you on Tuesday night.
You tell me, since you seem to know me so well.
Well, if you have done a film, it's important to screen it out to people. Not just any people. You need to get it out to critics. You need to get it out to friends. You need to get it out to any other people in the industry. And the feedback you're going to get is going to help you improve your product.
Man, you better be good. You better be good. Because you're going to set the trend. And if you don't set your own trend, you're going to have to follow.
Life as you see fit, and do the things that make you happy and contribute every day if you can. But first and foremost, always make sure that you're comfortable with what you're doing. As long as you're comfortable with the way you're living life, then no one else should matter.
Film is growing. Film is the next best thing. And we as artists, we have a big role to play. And especially with film, we're going to liberate this continent.